Big up yourself, kings and queens. Hey, look, Stephanie Perry recently did a video titled What Black Women Are Not Going to Do in 2024. This video today is a follow up to that Stephanie Perry video, and we're going to talk about instead what we are actually going to do in 2024. So, Stephanie Perry talked about what Black women are not going to do in 2024, and this video is going to talk about what we are going to do in 2024. Welcome, welcome. So my target audience is actually survivors of all types of trauma, right? Survivors. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. So what we're doing in 2024, and that involves, some personal goals. Personal goals. All right. So hopefully you can see that picture, because last time I went live, the pictures were acting up, and I actually want to have myself on screen and then with the picture, but why is it not showing? We're gonna do this again, really? All right. So anyway, let's move on. So I was saying that my target audience is survivors of all kinds of trauma, right? And if that's you, I just want you to big up yourself and welcome to my channel. Welcome to the channel. So, big up yourself. First of all, let's talk about what that means. Okay. By the way, when you hear the term big up yourself, what comes to your mind? Does it make you feel uncomfortable, like you're bragging, or does it make you feel proud of yourself? Hopefully, it's the latter, because it's pretty simple. It's not it's not a hi, Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Let's go back here. Okay. Big up yourself. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm learning this technology, and yeah, it's throwing me off a little bit. So, okay. So yeah, when you hear the term big up yourself, do you think, does it make you uncomfortable, or does it make you feel proud of yourself? Well, the first thing we're going to do, right, is big up ourselves in 2024. That's the first thing we are going to do. The first thing on the list, we are going to big up ourselves more. And big up yourself really is a Jamaican greeting or slang, and it means a lot of things, but mostly it means it invites you to celebrate yourself, right? Big up yourself, celebrate yourself. If we say, hey, in Jamaica, if you say, hey, in America, we could say, big up yourself in Jamaica, right? If you say, how are you in English, we would say, big up yourself. If you would say congratulations, we would say big up yourself. You did a good job. We'd say big up yourself, right? It's simply a beautiful way of recognizing yourself by saying big up yourself. And so as I use it for the show, my aim is to help us build healthy self-esteem. And that's why I use the term big up yourself. And it is the name of the channel. So to big up yourself, it means, we don't want you to shrink back. We want you to take credit for those things that you deserve to take credit for, right? And bigging up yourself doesn't give you license to be arrogant or obnoxious, no toxicity at all, but balance and healthy self-esteem. Life is hard, right? Bigging up yourself helps you weather the storms and reinforces the idea that you made it out of one thing and you can make it out of another. Nothing can stop you. Nothing, right? When you make it a habit of bigging up yourself, you become unstoppable. Nothing can stop you. And you have whatever it takes to persevere and prosper. Okay, Marilyn, did you see that picture, the unstoppable picture? Okay. And yeah, so compliment yourself, right? Make it a habit of complimenting yourself more. Say nice things to yourself and about yourself. You know, do all that positive self-talk. Practice positive self-talk all the time as much as you can. Give yourself a high five at the end of the day. um, you did a good job of making it through the day. Give yourself a high five. Making it through the day is hard, guys. Have you seen what life looks like nowadays? It is not easy to make it through an entire day these days. So, yeah, give yourself a high five at the end of the day when you realize that you've made it. And by the way, here's an idea. I have a Facebook group, right? It's called Big Up Yourself, Celebrating the Original You. It's your brag book. Go there and post something you're proud of yourself for. Post, okay. So it looks like you guys are not, wait a minute, are you not seeing, you are not seeing the pictures? Okay. So, just a second, guys. Let me figure out how. I think it's the same thing that happened in the last video, showing the screen, sharing the screen. Okay. Okay. Just a second. I'm sorry, guys. Window. Share. Okay, so you should be able to see the unstoppable picture now. You should be able to see the unstoppable, there it is. Okay, so, okay, unstoppable. All right, so you guys have not been seeing the previous pictures. So let me go back just a little bit. We started with the 2024 vision, right? And then, okay, just a second, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, got it. Okay, what? Okay, got the picture. All right, so we have the unstoppable the 2024 vision, and then we had the graphic of the 2024 goals, right? And then we did the trauma, because we are a community of trauma survivors, right? And to survive means to remain alive and live through affliction. And then we said we want to big up ourselves. We want to big up ourselves more in 2024. We want to make it a habit of complimenting ourselves, speaking nice about ourselves, speaking nice to ourselves, taking care of ourselves and showing up for ourselves in 2024. And we also talked about what big up yourself actually means. And then we came to the point where we said, bigging up yourself makes you unstoppable. because you realize that you have done some great things and you can continue to do more great things. Okay. And then so we came to the part where um, I was telling you about the Facebook group that I host, um, and inviting you to go there and big up yourself, and share your wins there. It's a place where you don't have to worry if someone's going to think that you are bragging. As a matter of fact, I want you to go there and brag about yourself. But I know that it's hard to brag about yourself in everyday life, to just everybody, because, people have that negative view of you celebrating yourself and tooting your own horn. But in that group, it's called Big Up Yourself, Celebrating the Original You. I'm going to leave the link in the description box. It's your brag book. I want you to go there daily and post a win, right? And, that also allows others to be inspired by you and allows them to celebrate you as well. So, yeah. So, in bigging up yourself, we want you to, do things that make you happy. Yeah. You want to practice positive self talk, right? Yeah. Practice positive self talk. And you want to do things that make you happy, that make you feel good about yourself, whatever those things are. Some people like traveling. Oh, I love to travel. That's my thing. That's one of my happy things, right? I love to get out there in the world and see what's going on and see what other places look like. I love to travel. And then I also do love to garden. Some of you love to garden. Do some more of that in 2024, right? If you can't have an all-out garden, have a few potted plants of something. And challenge yourself and grow a vegetable. I am not a vegetable gardener, but I love flowers and I love to plant and watch flowers grow. And I actually have a green thumb, so that makes it easier. And then you want to, begin to love on yourself, like really love on yourself. That's number 2. The second thing we're going to do after we big up ourselves in 2024, we're going to begin to love on ourselves, right? We're going to take self-care to another level. We're going to choose loving ourselves. Yeah, because loving ourselves well is a buffer to the craziness that goes on in the world. You see how crazy the world is getting? When you start loving on yourself more, oh my gosh, you it kind of protects you from the craziness that's going on in the world. So yeah, love on yourself more. And I mean, like, physically give yourself a hug sometimes. You ever do that? You ever just give yourself a hug? Try it. What about you try it right now? Give yourself a hug. Oh my gosh. Let's do it. Oh my God. That feels so good. Oh my gosh. Try it, you guys. Give yourself a hug. Some of us haven't been hugged by anybody in so long. I'll put my hand up because I'm one of them. That hug just felt so good. Give yourself a hug. Let me see. Life with spirit. I definitely believe in creating pleasure for myself. Absolutely, girl. Creating pleasure for yourself. I love the way you put that. And I love to garden in my small area. Yes, I do have a small patio right here outside my office. And let me tell you, I'm gonna go and do a plant haul because buying plants make me happy. Watching my plants grow make me happy, make me feel good about myself. So I am going to do a plant haul, and I'm actually gonna come on screen and share what I purchased and how I lay them out in my garden with you. That's gonna be fun. Yay. So um loving yourself kind of filters out some of the chaos and the toxicity and makes way for peace and gratitude. Loving yourself. Look at this picture. If you're loving yourself like that, if you're loving yourself like this, how are you going to be so overwhelmed by chaos, the chaos that's going on in the world if you are loving yourself like that? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So take care of yourself so you are better able to take care of others. And that's the thing. I know we love to take care of others and we love to put others before ourselves. We're going to stop that in 2024. We're going to make sure we take care of ourselves first. And one of the reasons you want to take care of yourself first is just so you can, in fact, take care of others, right? You can do a better job of taking care of somebody else when you are taking good care of yourself. We know the saying that you can't serve from an empty vessel, right? You have to have enough in your vessel to be able to pour into someone else. Okay. So, and one of the things we're going to do better to take care of ourselves in 2024 is be honest about our mental health. A lot of us have mental health issues and we are in denial about it, right? But we're no longer going to be in denial about our mental health. We're going to prioritize taking care of our mental health. Go and see a mental health professional. If you are stressed out, if you are worried, if you are feeling like you can't achieve what you want to achieve, you most likely have a mental health issue. It could be depression, it could be anxiety. If anxiety is preventing you from getting stuff done and making you unproductive during your day, you have a mental health situation. Go see a professional and get some therapy. And if you need medication, don't hesitate to take the medication, even for a short period of time, right? So just to get you over a hump. But go take care of your mental health and your spiritual health. I don't know what Life with Spirit, if she has a channel, and if she has a channel, what she does with her channel. But your spirituality is just as important as your mental health. Take care of these things. Truly look at your behaviors and see if that's what a mentally healthy person or stable person should do, right? What are the things that you are doing? Is your environment cluttered? Are you overeating? Are you engaging in risky behaviors? Right? Are you combative, cussing out everybody every chance you get? Are you a hothead? Look at your behaviors and do you have any goals? Do you not have any goals? Are you reaching for goals? Are you stagnant or are you progressing? Look at your behaviors and see if those behaviors are what a mentally well person would do, and the decisions that you make, see if they are sensible decisions, and figure out how to stop it. Oh, so Life with Spirit says, yes, I have a channel, life, health, wellness, and everyone in between. She said everyone in between. Oh, that's nice. So we are going to subscribe to Life with Spirit. Yes, we are. Okay. And see if we can learn some things about taking care of our spiritual life, health, wellness. Yes. Okay. So, some of the things the things that you do that are not what mentally stable people would do. Like, we overeat, and we go um shopping. We spend too much money. We we Yeah, I used to be like this. I used to be what is it? Like an impulse shopper, and I would overshop. I would spend so much money just shopping all the time. Yeah, that's not like sensible normal behavior, right? If you're aggressive, you're untidy, you're late all the time, you're anxious, you're unfocused, you're cluttered and moody. Yeah, you need to go take care of your mental health. That's you know, are you hard to get along with, right? You want to take better care of yourself. You want to take baths. Think about this, guys. You want to take real good care of yourself in 2024, right? Um, you want to, yeah, take baths. I take a bath every Friday evening. I look forward to it. It's so relaxing. It's something I get to do for myself, and it recharges me and makes me feel, it kind of gives me a feeling of luxury. Everything in between. Okay, it's everything in between. Yeah. Everyone in between makes sense too. Yeah. So, yeah, and facials. I got a facial back in Colombia a few months ago, and it had been years and years and years since I got a facial. And I mean, oh my gosh, just having someone touch my skin and take care of my skin, and knowing that I'm doing something for myself, for my skin, felt so wonderful. And I was like, how can we go years and years and years and years without getting a facial? Get a facial, even if you do it once a year. My goodness. Massages. Whoa. Talk about a stress reliever. Go get touched. Touch is a great healer, right? Go and get your body touched. Get some body work done. Massage out some of those tensions out of your muscles, right? Workout. That is something I definitely have to do better in 2024. Get some workout in there. Your body needs it. Your body will thank you. When I work out, my body is so grateful to me. Yes, I need to do more of that and eat more fruits. Some of us, our diets are so bad. No wonder we have a hard time making it through the day, right? And we end up with illnesses and pains and aches and stuff because we are not eating the things that we're supposed to eat. Some of us don't like vegetables and fruits. You find one or two that you like, that you can tolerate, and eat more of them. Just eat more of them. Even as you continue to eat what you eat, just eat more of your vegetables and fruits, and get some multivitamins to make up the difference. And do a cleanse. Do like Chef Babette does a master cleanse. Research that and do a cleanse once in a while, you know, to help your interior feel vibrant. I just ordered a product. I forgot what it's called now. I'll share it in another video. As a matter of fact, I'll share it in the description box. And it's probiotics, and it is digestive enzymes, and it is a not a fat burner, but it's an appetite suppressant as well, all in one product. Yeah, Yvette, hello, Yvette. Yvette has made it into the room. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, so whatever supplements you can take to help you do that, and don't skimp on your skincare, right? Do not skimp on your. That's something I've always, no matter how bad my situation gets, I've always just not skimmed on quality skincare. In a couple of months, I'm going to do a review of a skincare line that a friend of mine who's a chemist has developed. It's wonderful. It is wonderful, you guys. It's like the best thing I've ever used for my face, and I will share it with you guys. Okay. So, yeah, and the dream board, some people don't believe in dream boards because they think that it's kind of limiting God. I mean, I don't particularly agree, because how can you limit God? But a dream board just kind of gives you something to focus on. So you can do more visualization, do more visualization and meditation and mindfulness. Mindfulness, the practice of mindfulness changed my life. My brain used to be like this, just my thoughts were just like, and the moment I started practicing mindfulness, and this is just from something I got online, my brain calmed right down. So, and I used to think I couldn't meditate. And then, I decided to try it. And lo and behold, now I can sit and be still for a good amount of time. And I'm telling you, you know, it makes such a difference in your brain function when you can meditate and practice mindfulness. It calms your mind down and helps to center you. You've got to try meditation. Just try it. It's hard for us to keep our minds still for more than, I don't know if I've ever done a whole minute. It's hard to do, but it's okay to, as your thoughts wander when you're meditating, it's okay. You just bring the thoughts back to your breath or back to what you're focusing on. But yeah, try meditation. I'm telling you guys, oh, it made such a big difference to my life. Let me see. Marilyn B. Yes, I plug in earbuds and listen music, work out, dance, or whatever in 15-minute intervals. That's another thing. Break it up. It doesn't have to be a whole 30 minutes at a time or a whole hour. Break it up. My friend told me the other day, she said, girl, just do 10 minutes of walking. Just do 10 minutes of walking to start. And, it's kind of chilly outside, so I don't go outside to do it, but I do it in the house. You can do 10 minutes of walking around in the house or walking in place. And I do that with my weights. Yeah. So she says, Marilyn says she does 15 minutes of dance or whatever, and then another 15 until 30, or maybe 45 minutes, about 5 to 7 days when I wake up or later in the day. Yeah, do it at a time that is convenient for you. Some people like to work out in the morning. I think it's mostly beneficial to work out in the morning because then you got your metabolism working for you throughout the day. But if you can fit it in the morning, do it at some point during the day. Yes. And Marilyn says, yes, I do all inside. Absolutely. So, yeah, there are some things we can do. If it's even 5 minutes, you guys, when I'm teaching people about busting depression, I say, if it's even 2 minutes, if it's only 2 minutes, if you can just lift your head off the pillow, if you can just walk for 2 minutes, if you can just do something for 2 minutes, it's better than doing nothing. And you do it enough, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you do it enough, you're going to be able to do it for longer. So just get started, man. It's about taking care of ourselves, you guys, right? And don't, I know people are still afraid of therapy. At this day and time, we're still afraid of therapy. It doesn't mean you're crazy because you go see a therapist. You're just tuning up um your mental health. You are working on your brain. You're assisting your brain to function and help you and serve you better. So work with a therapist. Some people go into therapy with no clue, no goals as to what they want to achieve out of therapy. Go into therapy with a particular goal, right? That gives the therapist something to focus on to help you achieve results. Um, yeah, so that's why we get nothing out of therapy sometimes, because we just go, oh, I think I need therapy. But for what? What do you want to get out of it? Yeah, have yourself a goal. Work towards a goal with that therapist. And so that when you overcome, we have layers and layers and layers of things to work out in therapy. But if you um, focus on one thing, um, and then you start to make progress in that thing, then you can focus on another goal with the therapist. Thanks, family, for appreciating by liking the Essential channel. Please share it. Hit notification bell and subscribe. Thank you, Marilyn. Yes, you guys, please subscribe. And yeah, like Marilyn said, hit the notification bell so you're notified when we go live or upload a video. And please, your comments, they mean the world to a YouTuber like me. They mean the world. It may be a simple thing to you. You may think nothing of it, but for us, we literally, it literally helps us survive. So we do appreciate your comments. So if you, after this video, if it's not too much, right, and if you don't mind, just go back. If you don't have much to say, if you don't want to commit your thoughts, just comment wow, or just hashtag replay. That will help us out a lot. Thank you so much. Yvette Boone help you with your plants. Yes, I watched Yvette's video the other day when she was showing the babies, and it was so nice to have a plant sister. That's how I think of Yvette, as a plant sister. It was so nice. So yes, I will be following up on Yvette's channel more, because that kind of thing relaxes me. I love plants, and I love to see someone love plants as much as I do. She was so loving to the plants. She was like loving on the plants, and that was just like, oh, that just warmed my heart. I love that. Yes, sisters, absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, so your therapist can't fix you, though. Your therapist is just a partner with you to a mental health goal. She's a supporter, or he is a supporter as you fix yourself. And here's the thing, it's your responsibility to fix yourself, you guys. Nobody else's responsibility to fix you. Nobody else's responsibility to save you. I'm sorry to say, it's all your responsibility. So if you're not willing to do the work to fix yourself, you're wasting time and money on therapy. Hey, in the comments on replays, absolutely. Thank you, Marilyn. Yeah. And if the therapist is not working for you guys, if you guys don't click, if she don't understand you, my most recent therapist and I just never were on the same page. And she was, I was almost the one providing therapy to her. I'm like, this is not how it's supposed to work. And I think she felt like she couldn't help me. So it just didn't work out. But you best believe I'll be looking for another therapist, because I've had therapists in the past that have really made a big difference in my life. Sometimes just one thing the therapist said can shift your whole world, your whole mindset. So find you a therapist. I don't care if you think you don't have a problem. Go talk to one at least for one time, just to check things out. You know how you go for your yearly checkup, medical checkup? Go for a yearly mental health checkup. Just go talk to somebody for one time. You never know what might come up. And even if nothing comes up, that's good. So you know that there's nothing there that you need to worry about. Yeah, go check out therapy. By the way, guys, I have a venting hotline. If you want to get something off your chest, and I am a good listener, I promise you. I used to be a crisis hotline counselor. Yeah. And if you need someone to hear you out on a particular matter, book a session. Book a 30-minute session with me. And, if you have an idea that you want to flesh out, let's talk. If you think everyone is tired of hearing you, your friends and family are sick of hearing you complain about something or worry about something, or if you feel like you have nobody to talk to. Sometimes I get like that, where I feel like I don't have someone to talk to when I need to. And sometimes I get anxious and I feel like I want to talk to somebody. Yeah, I get like that. If you get like that, book a session and talk with me, right? If you have a confession or a loss, grief you need to work through, let's chat. Book a 30-minute session. If you need more than 30 minutes, book 2 or 3 sessions. I promise you, I was born to listen. It's not therapy, right? But it can relieve some of the stress. One thing that helps me is to talk to someone when I'm overwhelmed. That's true. And also, if you want an accountability partner, you can check in with every week. Book one of those sessions and let's get free in 2024. Freedom begins in your mind. Talk it out so you make space for more creativity and abundance. Sometimes you have too much stuff going on in your head. Talk out some of it so that you can free up space to be more productive. Okay? Book a session and come talk with your girl. All right. Listen to our sister Winsome. Mental health and therapy must be top. Oh my gosh, must be top priority. If your mental health is not stable and intact, nothing else will fall into place. Everything will come crashing down like a domino effect. Consider the condition of your life and then weigh it against the condition of your mental health. The condition of your life is directly related to the condition of your mental health. So if you want your life to go smoother, to be more prosperous, more productive, take care of your mental health. I promise you. My life was a complete mess until I got serious and went and took care of my mental health. I'm telling you. That's why I can talk from experience. Because while I was there ignoring the fact that I was not well, while I was there ignoring the fact that I needed to go do something about the way I was thinking and the way I was behaving and the way I was living my life, I was a complete failure, right? The minute I decided, okay, I'm going to go take care of my mental health because clearly something is wrong, because my life is just not going the way it's supposed to go. Things started to turn around and I have not looked back since. I have not looked back since because I maintain my mental health, right? It is the most important thing to me. Right. Yvette Boone, thanks, hallelujah, and amen. That's right. So, yeah, and then you want to simplify your life. Simplify your life as much as you can, right? No more hard work, you guys. I just got hired. I just got hired, guys, for a remote position. I know it's going to be a lot of work, but let me tell you something. I am not going to allow them to run me in the ground. I am not going to subscribe to the hard work. I'm going to do as much as I need to get the job done, but I'm not going to be stressing over nobody's job. I'm not doing it. I've already made up my mind. They are not going to stress me out, right? No more hard work. You don't have to work harder than you need to. Oh my God. There are people who can afford to hire someone to clean the house, and they will not. They would rather stress themselves out cleaning the house. You can hire someone to come and help you prepare food. Do those things. Oh my God. Hire someone to come help you clean the car, or, whatever it is. You do not have to struggle and make everything hard doing everything by yourself. Cut it out. Like Stephanie Perry says, embrace some ease. Oh, I am all for finding an easier way to do stuff. I am all for not doing more than I need to. Look at this. Stephanie Perry says, Black women embrace ease at home. I say embrace ease everywhere. Stephanie is so right. This is me all day long. I like convenience and I like ease. I like convenience and I like ease. Convenience and ease is self-care, right? Yeah. Mental health care is self-care. Yeah. So, reject stress. Oh, that's another thing I've come to do in my life. I completely reject. I told my mother the other day, she was worried about what was she stressing about? That's something she couldn't do anything about. I said, look, listen, sister. I refuse to stress. I refuse to worry. I refuse to be negative. I reject chaos. I reject anything that does not enhance peace of mind. My goal is peace of mind. Peace of mind is the ultimate goal, you guys. Serenity. That is what we are all after at the end of the day. Peace of mind. Anything that threatens or comes against my peace of mind, I don't entertain. I do not entertain. No. So, yeah. So, Stephanie is a girl after my own heart when it comes to embracing ease. When it comes to embracing ease, Stephanie is a girl after my own heart. And if you're not familiar with Stephanie's channel, she's Stephanie Perry on YouTube. Oh, you got to be a part of this community. It's no joke. Talk about self-care. Care for yourself enough to be part of Stephanie's community. I'm telling you. So, and then the next thing we're going to do, so that's two things. We talked about we're going to big up ourselves more in 2024. And then we are going to amplify our self-care. We're going to take self-care to the ultimate level, right? We're gonna make self-care like our life depends on it, and it does. Stephanie is the real deal. Yes, she is. So, and now number 3, we're going to make more friends in 2024. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Me, I am on a roll. I am on a what you call it? I am on a mission to add many more friends to my network. Yeah, and networking, that's another thing. We're going to do more networking and collaborations in 2024. Friends make things easier, you guys. Life has kind of made me a loner. Life has kind of made me a loner. I am kind of far away from my family. My family that I grew up with is still in Jamaica, right? I can't just take a drive across state to go see my family. So and I live alone. So I don't have people that come around. And I've been trying to find local friends, sisters in my area of Houston. I live up near the Woodlands in Houston, just outside of Houston. So I'm trying to um, have a group of sisters nearby that we can hang out and do stuff together. I have a lunch date coming up with Tracy Cromwell, the one that wrote the book Time Served. I have a lunch date coming up with her. We have a Texas group for the sisters in Texas that are part of the Exodus group. So I did not make it to the last meeting that they had, but the next one, I'm going to make sure that I'm there. So, making friends is a goal that I have for myself. And I want to do more of that in 2024. So the thing is, I love my own company. I really do. I have definitely included sistership on my vision board. Absolutely. I love that. I don't think I included friends on my vision board. Did I? I'm not sure. I don't think I did, but it's something that I should do, right? I was saying I love being by myself. I spend a lot of time, but I love my own company. Yes, I do. But I am keenly aware that I spend too much time by myself. And I know that that is not healthy. I know it's not. I would rather be laying up here in the couch, maybe watching Netflix, maybe reading a book, just being in my own world. But that is not necessarily good for me all the time. I need to socialize more. I need more friends in my life. And it's kind of hard to make friends as an adult, right? But there are some ways that I have been reaching out to people and trying to make friends. And I'm very open now to receive friends. And the Bible says something that has stuck with me. If you want to be a friend, you have to be friendly. He who would have a friend must first show himself friendly. You have to create the space and the atmosphere to attract friends and then nurture them when they come. And of course, you're going to be circumspect with who you let into your circle and who you spend energy with and whose energy you allow into your space. But yeah, but most people are good. Most people are good. And it's not like you need 200 friends. You just need a few good ones, someone you can talk to. There is something else that's missing from my life. People that I can pick up the phone and call. Sometimes when I feel like talking, I can make 6 phone calls and get nobody. Nobody is picking up. Everybody is busy. There's nobody. I feel like I need to have my phone should ring a little bit more. And I have a book. I have an ebook. It's free, and the link will be in the description box. It's called How to Big Up Yourself, Make Friends, Be More Assertive, and Build Healthy Self-Esteem. Yeah. And the part we're talking about now is how to make friends as an adult. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, right? Because people are kind of suspicious. Sometimes I've reached out to people and they're like a little, because people are suspicious, and it's true. Some people are just weird, right? So as you're trying to make friends, you don't want to be creepy. You don't want to be weird. You don't want to ask somebody more than 2 times to come into your space. Otherwise, they're going to look at you like, right? But be intentional about the way that you invite someone, and check out someone's vibe for a while before you open up and let them in. Yeah, but make yourself available to make some quality friendships. Um, give yourself time. Make time. Like I have to make time for this lunch date that's coming up with me and Tracy Cromwell, right? Um, um, yeah. Let's see. Yes. So friendships is just a way to help deal with deal with how difficult life can be sometimes. And loneliness is real for some people. Another thing I'm looking for in friendships is I think about growing older. And Stephanie mentioned the Golden Girl. I would actually love a Golden Girls kind of situation as I get older. you know I love I really could see myself sharing a house with a woman or two, and then we'll have like a caretaker come in and take care of us, housekeeper come in, and we split all those costs together. It's just so we're not alone by ourselves as we grow older. I am actually actively looking for a couple of sisters like that. And it could be anywhere. As a matter of fact, I kind of see myself in Rwanda. I see myself in Rwanda. And so, my dream is to have a space where I can have two or three, one or two other women living in a space with me as I get older. There are seasons of isolation that are necessary. Yes, that is true. That is true. But yeah, isolation and then companionship. Isolation and then companionship. I think there has to be a balance. And in my case, it's been too much of the isolation. Um, Marilyn says, just be selective, etc., and observe a person's actions. You will have your gut feelings. Yes, if it's not of you, next. Absolutely. Yeah. So we're gonna have to practice some discrimination when it comes to making friends and inviting people into our lives. Yeah, so one of the ways that I have gone out to meet friends is there is an app called Meetup. And on Meetup, there are groups of people that do different things. And I have gone and joined some of those groups. So I get to go out with people that I don't know. When I travel, oh my gosh, one of the best things I like about travel is the people that I meet. The strangers that I meet when I travel, oh my goodness, it's the best thing. It is the best thing to just come upon and meet somebody that you don't know, you've never known before, and you guys just when I went to Colombia and met this guy Emmett was so fun. I enjoyed that evening with Emmett. Oh, it was such a connection. It was just beautiful. He was so fun. And then we met this girl in Paris too. Her name was Jury. It was like we had known each other forever. I love the people I meet when I go places. So yeah, so I'm very open to meeting new people and open to making friends. Um, you do want to reject relationships that threaten your self-esteem, though. Relationships that don't make you feel good about yourself. I had one of those relationships in my life. Quote, family member, you know, and I just didn't feel good around that person. Their energy was just up here where I am kind of like, I um I am very um I don't want to say low energy. What am I trying to say? I am very easygoing. Well, for the most part, I don't like fuss and stress and strife and fighting and all that kind of stuff. I don't. So, when you have relationships like that, even if they are family, you have to choose yourself. You have to choose your own peace of mind. My peace of mind is paramount to me. Um, as I said before, your peace of mind is the ultimate goal, and you want to reject drama. Don't be caught up in the drama. Avoid gossip, right? Avoid the fighting. Mind your boundaries. Mind your boundaries. Set boundaries and observe them and honor them and make sure other people honor them, right? Strive to be authentic in your dealings with people. I have a video on boundaries, right? I can link it in the description as well. Let me make a note. Link boundaries, right? That video, can watch that. It was a great conversation with Kim Patterson, and she was teaching us some things about boundaries. Um, and also, I have a video about authenticity versus niceness. So you can watch those two videos and, kind of get some ideas, have a discussion going on with yourself about what setting boundaries means to you and what being authentic versus being nice means to you. Number four. So we've talked about bigging up yourself, what that means. We've talked about making friends, and we've talked about increasing our self-esteem. So now let's talk about dressing up more, right? And that is part of self-care. Let's dress up more in 2024. Can you see that picture? Can you see that picture of me in my ball gown? Can you see me? I dressed up and I went to I went to a gala that was a presidential awards gala. And I had the opportunity to get dressed up, and I rarely ever dress up. I want to do more of that in 2024 because that felt good. That felt good, and I felt beautiful, and I felt, oh, I'm going to like a prestigious event. And last year I had said I wanted to go to an opera, and then I had put it on my calendar, and then I forgot about it. But this year I'm definitely going to go to an opera too. I'm going to dress up and go. But yeah, when I had the opportunity a couple months ago to go to this gala, let me tell you, I found the skirt. I know, right? I know. I found the skirt on Etsy, and it was a little skinny little can I make it even bigger? Yeah, it was a skinny little Asian girl was wearing the skirt. And then I contacted the Etsy shop person and I said, can you customize the skirt for me? Sure enough, she could. And then I didn't have a top. I asked her to make a top for me. And she said the price that she was giving me for the top was almost as much as the skirt. I said, nah, I don't want to do that. Because the skirt was like $147. All right. So then I figured I would need a very simple top to go with it. So, girl, I got this stuff off Amazon for maybe $17. $17. And then the belt I got from Temu for like 60 cents. And this is hair that I've had forever. Girl, I put that all together. I couldn't believe it was me because I am not much of a fashionista, right? But I pulled that one off and I was proud of myself. And you do not have to spend a whole lot of money to look like $1 million. And yeah, I felt like that's how I looked that evening. So yeah, dress up more. It makes you feel so good about yourself. I didn't know what I was missing by not dressing up more. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna be doing. I'm going to look for opportunities to dress up in 2024. And like I said, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on it. There are so many clothes in my closet that I have not worn, so many clothes with the tags on them and everything. Oh, let's stop that foolishness. Wear our clothes. Even if you're going to the grocery store, put on your clothes and go if you don't have somewhere to go, you know. And then sometimes I'm going places and I'm leaving my good stuff for when they just sit there in the closet. Wear your good stuff. Wear your good stuff and look. I admire those women that dress up every day. They put on their makeup. I'm not saying I'm going to wear makeup every day. I've just never been that kind of person. It doesn't mean that much to me. But they get dressed nicely. They put on their makeup. Even big girls, I watch this girl, Miss Jemima, on YouTube. She's a big girl, but baby, when she puts herself together, puts on that makeup and does her hair, and oh my goodness, she's a sight to behold. I do miss the feeling pretty behind dressing up. Yes. One of the only things I miss about having a 9 to 5. So you have a 9 to 5. Yeah, I'm about to start one too. But dress up and go to work. Dress up and go to, unless you're like a nurse or something. But even so, put on some nice makeup and do your hair nice, and yeah, make yourself pretty. It does help you feel better about yourself dressing up. Um, Let me see. If I spent a lot of time in the house, because my job is going to be remote and I'm going to be in the house a lot, that's okay. Every time I get to go out, I will spend a little extra time looking pretty. Not a makeup person for myself. I've always been a natural person. Natural is fine. Just do good skincare. I love when my natural face is showing and my natural oils are showing. My face is nice and radiant. I have on just a little bit of makeup right now. Just a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, I love my natural skin to show. Most of the times I don't wear makeup. Yeah. But wearing makeup, you don't have to wear makeup to look pretty, you know? So, um, right. So, okay. So I was saying that we should dress up more and go out more. Here's another thing I'm definitely doing more of in 2024 is networking more, collaborations. It's I automatically do a lot of collaborations because I have this channel and I'm always interviewing people. But that's something I want to do more of for business, to promote business and everything. I want to do more networking. Um, and with the job that I just accepted, it's going to require me to network some more. So that's something that we're going to do. Now, number five, guys, this is very important now. Number five, we're going to ask for what we want in 2024. No more wondering if it's for us. No more wondering if it's available to us. No more wondering if we are worthy. No more wondering if they're going to say no. Let them tell you no. But you ask. Ask for what you want. Go for what you want. Um, simple things that you think, oh, I think maybe they're going to say no. No. If you don't ask, you won't know. And most of the times when you ask, you get what you want, because you know how the word says, you ask not, you'll have not. Ask for what you want. Don't not ask because you think they'll tell you no. Ask and it shall be given, right? Ask life for what you want. And the universe and God, right, will give it to you. If you believe, didn't the Bible say, if you believe when you ask, you receive? The job, there was a certain type of job that I wanted. That's what I asked for. That's what I got. My last job and this job, right? For friends, ask for friends. I am receiving friends into my life. Ask for the type of friends you want. Ask for a partner. Hey, maybe I'll do this in another video, because having a partner has like a romantic partner has never been like a priority of mine. But if you have a good partner in your life, right? A partner like, you ever see Tab and Chance Brown? If you can have a partnership, something like that, why wouldn't you want that in your life? And if you want that in your life, ask for it. Ask for it, right? For services, when I go out to do services on the phone or out, I ask. Even if it's not something that they say is readily available, I ask. Just ask. Ask nicely, right? And sometimes you're not even going to ask. You're just going to take, right? Take what you think you deserve. Yeah. So make that something that you do more of in 2024. Ask for what you want, no matter what it is. Ask the people around you, the people you come in contact with, your boss, your friends, your family. Ask life itself. Ask God for what you want. I found you through Stephanie Perry and subbed. Look at you. Thank you, Life with Spirit, and thank you for still being here. Ask or pray clearly and precisely. Yes, Marilyn. Ask and pray clearly and precisely. That is so true. Let me tell you something. It's no joke, the thing they said, that to be careful what you ask for, because you might get it. Most times what you ask for, you're going to get. What you're looking for, you're going to find. Life, how does the saying go? What you're seeking is seeking you. And when you want something, the whole universe conspires to bring it to you. That is from the book, The Alchemist. The Alchemist. When you want something, the whole universe conspires to bring it towards you. And what you seek is seeking you. Yeah. What you're looking for, you're going to find. Right. So ask for those things that you want. Ask for them, no matter how big they are, man. No matter how grandiose. Ask for the things that you want. I told this story before in one of my videos. When I was buying my first house, oh my God, I didn't have credit. I didn't have a full-time job, but I wanted that house with all my heart. And I visualized and I asked and I prayed and I got the house, right? I say that I created that house, and that you can do that. You can create stuff. When you ask for stuff, when you visualize what you want, you can actually, the minute you start to visualize something that you want, you're already creating it. So yeah, don't hesitate to ask for what you want, man. Life is there to give it to you. Now, we've come to the end of our 5, but I have a bonus for you. The bonus is mind your manners. Mind your manners. I hate bad manners. I hate people with bad manners who are disrespectful. Keep away from the public if you can't present yourself at your best. Isolate. Don't go out in public and display bad behavior and bad manners and bad temper and bad attitude, right? Present your highest self when you go forth. Recognize where you are not at your best and take responsibility for that. When you're not at your best, recognize that and take responsibility for that. I understand bad moods. Just don't put it off onto somebody else. And don't blame other people for your bad behavior. A lot of us, with our attitude, create some conflict in situations, and then we don't take responsibility for being the one to contribute to that conflict. We blame the other person. Be kind, be respectful, be considerate. Walk in love as much as you can. And that's why loving yourself is so important. When you're loving yourself, you can't be mean to others. When you are steeped in self love, you want to love everybody else. Self love fosters joy, right? Meanness cannot abide in meanness cannot abide with joy. So when you're cantankerous or adversarial, you don't have joy, right? Get your joy, mind your joy. And here's the kicker, right? Do I have one more picture? It's not there. Here's the kicker. Where there is joy, there is abundance. Where there is joy, there is abundance, right? You want to usher more abundance in your life? Be joyful. Be joyful and you'll attract abundance. That's a whole nother video, right? So we've come to the end of our presentation for today. And it's been real, guys. It's been really good spending time with you this afternoon. I want you to have a happy and prosperous new year. And I want you to big up yourself. And may there be ease within your being. And may you be free. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you. Let me see what Marilyn said. Let's get big up yourself, celebrating the origin to 500 or more views. Thank you, guys. Oh my God, let's do that, guys. Let's get this video to 500 or more views, 1,000 likes. Share, likes, comments, please. Let's do that, guys. Let's grow this community, right? Because some of what was said here today will be helpful to a lot of people, right? So let's grow this channel. Let's push this video out. Share, make your comments and like the video. Thank you so much. Marilyn, thank you. Yvette Boone, thank you. Life with Spirit, thank you. It has been a wonderful hour here with you, and I just look forward to next week. Next week we're going to talk with Dee, and she's going to talk about poverty and going from poverty to becoming financially free. So that's what we're going to talk about next week, and I look forward to seeing you. And I will be over at your channel again, Yvette, looking at what plans you got this time. Oh, I want to plan for low light. I'll talk to you about that. And then Life with Spirit, I'm about to subscribe to your channel right now. Bye, guys. Bye, Marilyn.